What's up everyone, Stout here. Wanted to do a short video today talking about how Holy Pally is feeling in Shadowlands. So to start things off, Holy Pallies will be getting back Holy Power, which is built using Crusader Strike, Holy Shock, Hammer of Wrath during like Execute phase or Wings, and Bestow Faith. And spent on Light of the Dawn, Word of Glory, which is easily one of our biggest heals, and Shield of the Righteous. How does it feel? I mean, in comparison to the way BFA played, which was basically just Crusader Strike and Holy Shock, and a bit boring, with Holy Power, it's getting your builders out and popping off your spenders, which in keys will normally be Word of Glory unless you're melee stacking. This makes for a much more interesting and interactive gameplay than before. Alright, let's cover some of the talent changes. So where Crusader's Might was the de facto best pick in BFA, it's looking like Bestow Faith is now going to be the pick, with it granting 1 Holy Power after 5 seconds. So it ends up granting more Holy Power and healing, which the extra healing is going to feel pretty good with our low gear. Now, once we get more haste, I'm sure Crusader's Might will regain its strength, just not at the moment with our low stats at the start of Shadowlands. Another change is Holy Avenger is a 3-minute cooldown up from 2 minutes. So it looks like we will just be using it desynced from Wings, unlike in BFA. And now this is actually not terrible, because once we hit keys in the range of 10 and higher, the seasonal affix Prideful, which spawns a manifestation of pride every 20% trash count you get, hits like a truck. While it's active, it pulses AoE, and that AoE gets stronger the longer it's alive. So we will definitely want a cooldown for each time these spawn. And since we're going to be running with Wings and Holy Avenger desynced, we should be able to kind of bounce back and forth between each manifestation. And especially once we get faster, we're going to kill the manifestation, we're going to get that damage buff, that mana regen buff, and we're going to want to pull a lot, like right after we get the buff. So there's a fairly good chance that we're going to bounce from that 20 to 40% trash count quickly. So this way we can pop Wings on the first manifestation, we down it, we go pull a ton, and we get that next manifestation. Well, we just pop Holy Avenger on that one, keep everyone up, and just keep on rolling. You know, bounce back and forth between their cooldowns. It's going to be super useful. Now, I'm sure a lot of people are wondering, is Glimmer still the best? Is it still the go-to? You know, in BFA, if you weren't running Glimmer, you weren't even playing Holy Paladin. It wasn't even useful. Now, in my opinion, I think it is still probably going to be the pick for the most part. But, you know, the other 2 talents in that row definitely will have their time and place. We'll just have to kind of see where it lays. But on top of that, you know, one instance where Glimmer feels really good is with our Covenant ability from the Kyrian, which should be your choice, is Divine Toll. And that casts 5 Holy Shocks, which then is going to add 5 Glimmers and give you 5 Holy Power. So you can follow that up, you know, with a Word of Glory, another Holy Shock, putting you back up to 3 Holy Power, another Word of Glory, which is just a ton of output in a very short period of time. And if you're in like a really bad situation, it honestly just feels amazing. I mean, everything going on at once, it feels like within seconds, your group's full and you're back comfortable. So how is our damage? Now, I know in BFA, I mean, we were, without a doubt, the highest damaging healer. And right now, our output feels good. I mean, especially with Shield of the Righteous being a damage spender for our Holy Power and off of the global cooldown, we can pair that with Holy Avenger, which now triples Holy Power generation instead of haste. And you can literally just bounce back and forth between builder, spender, and it's all damage. So if your group's sitting fine, there's not a lot of damage going out, and they pull, pretty big mob, you will easily just pop off and do some pretty nice overall damage for that mob. It's super satisfying. And it looks like that about covers it for now. With tuning still happening, I'll definitely come back and cover everything as far as throughput goes once everything's live, but we really don't know what they could do to us at the moment. We don't know if they could change, our Curing Covenant ability, our soul binds, our conduits, the many, many layers that they're going to go through when one thing could just make everything obsolete. So I'll definitely make sure and come back, give my thoughts on where we're sitting throughput wise in dungeons and raid. So till next time, come check me out over on Twitch at stouttv_wow. Chat, chill, hang out. And always, stay stout.